It's America's Game of the Week. Alvin Kamara and the Saints taking on Todd Gurley and the LA Rams here on Fox NFL Sunday. Welcome to the LA Coliseum here in Los Angeles, California. It's America's Game of the Week. We got a matchup in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints here in the LA Coliseum to take on the reigning Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams. Face Jared Goff in a high-powered offense for the LA Rams, especially going up against the NFC South leading division champions, the New Orleans Saints, with Drew Brees, Michael Thomas, and Alvin Kamara. Welcome to America's Game of the Week. This is your home for Super Bowl 54, live in Los Angeles, California, where the Rams get the ball to start the first half, Saints get the ball to start the second half, and here we go. With JoJo Natson on the return, number 19 on the return. He's down inside the 21 of the New Orleans Saints. And that's where Jared Goff and the offense starts here. What about a year for Jared Goff last season? Reigning Super Bowl team that went. This is basically a team that went to the Super Bowl against New England in 2019. But they lost to New England in the Super Bowl. It was Tom Brady and the Patriots doing it again, winning their 7th straight Super Bowl. Meanwhile, on a handoff to Gurley, he's going to be a yard shy of a first down. They went and picked up a few free agents here in this offseason for the Rams. But Todd Gurley, in his last year of his contract, making this last year count with a nice carry up the gut, a pretty stacked offensive line who was very young in the passing game. There's Goff in the pass. It's incomplete for Cooper Kupp. Well played by the Saints defense, Ohio State defensive back Marshon Lattimore. And it's a 3-and-out to start the game for the Rams. The Saints drop in deep coverage. You see Marshon Lattimore on Cooper Kupp, and that was a nice. That could have been easily an interception for Lattimore, and that was a nice play by the Saints defense. That could have easily resulted as a takeaway for the Saints defense early in this ball game. Johnny Hekker to punt. Hang over and punt. Alvin Kamara in the backfield, waiting deep, and he gets popped shy of the 30 to the 27-yard line. Goes Alvin Kamara, brought down by Aqib Talib, the former Denver Bronco. Here comes the Saints offense. It's led by the NFL's all-time leading passer. It's Drew Brees. Pass was caught out in the flat for a gain of 3. Brought down by Michael Brockett, a gain of 3. You see the Rams defense. They line up in zone coverage with safety help over the top to Aqib Talib. Corey Littleton, who made the play. A nice open field tackle. They picked up some free agents like Clay Matthews, who really solidified the linebacking spot for the Rams off defense. And they led by Aaron Donald, who was top 100 in the NFL. And what a play by the Saints defense. Benny Logan, who was picked up as a free agent from the Tennessee Titans, who makes the first play in this ball game. It was a loss of 3 on that play. 3rd down and 10. A nice play up to the gut by Benny Logan, and what a pickup he was by Sean McVay for this defense. This is basically the team that went to the Super Bowl a year ago. 3rd down and 10. Can they get a stop and stop this New Orleans Saints offense? Both teams are at 6-2 in this regular season. And Drew Brees under pressure. He gets the ball out to his tight end, Jared Cook. And he's going to get a gain of 9. He's going to be a yard short of the first down. Brought down by Corey Littleton. And a nice start to the first half for both teams. Evenly matched. No score here in this first half. But for both teams here in America's Game of the Week here on Fox. Corey Littleton That was a nice play by Corey Littleton and Taylor Rapp. Meanwhile, Thomas Morstead the punt. These are two high-powered offenses, and they're both explosive, both with the run and with the pass. And on the returns, JoJo Natson, and Natson got a good running game, and he's going to be down inside the 45 to midfield. And here comes the Rams offense back on the field at the 45-yard line. Handoff is Todd Gurley, and Gurley up the gut, and Gurley will get a gain of 15. Brought down by Demario Davis for a gain of 15 on first down. Towards the end of the first quarter here in the first half against the New Orleans Saints. Both teams, this is a 0-0 game after one. Todd Gurley, remember this is his final year of his contract before he becomes a free agent. He's making this season count for the most part. And Demario Davis just got enough of him preventing the touchdown. Yeah, they have two outstanding running backs, Kamara and Todd Gurley, and handoff to Gurley. A nice spin move. Demario Davis there again on the tackle, and to get another 15-yard gain and a first down of 20 yards total. He rushed for over 20 yards in total here in this ball game, and they're close to the red zone. Nice blocking by the offensive line, and a nice spin move on Demario Davis, and that was outstanding work by Todd Gurley. Remember, this is offensive player of the year in 2018. And Goff with a completion to Cooper Kupp inside the 3-yard line. First and goal for the Rams, and this offense is on the move. They have a lot of weapons on display for Jared Goff and this offense. Yeah, they got Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, and a good tight end, Tyler Higbee, and these guys are all major weapons for Jared Goff's offense and for Sean McVay. Meanwhile, first and goal, looking to get their first score, and they do with Todd Gurley into the end zone for the touchdown. I like how the crowd's going here in the Coliseum in Los Angeles, California, with Todd Gurley in the end zone. And that was great pursuit by Todd Gurley against the defensive tackle, Malcolm Brown, the former New England Patriot. And this crowd is loving it here in Los Angeles, California. Greg Zerline to kick it away. Well, it's a 7-0 game here in America's Game of the Week here on Fox. And Todd Gurley with a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are on top of the Saints. Taysom Hill on the return. Taysom Hill, we talked about this guy. He can play multiple positions here for the Saints offense. He's a good quarterback too, and he plays like a wide receiver, and he plays like a tight end and a running back. He's like the cornerstone for the Saints offense. Drew Brees with the pressure up in the pocket. It's intercepted by Clay Matthews. And Clay Matthews is going to be down inside the 24-yard line with a takeaway for this Rams defense. And what a start here in the first half for the Rams. You see Drew Brees. The Rams are in deep coverage with safety up over the top to John Johnson and Akeem Talib. Drew Brees knows that, and he just sails this ball. It's like he threw it to Clay Matthews on purpose. This guy had a great season with the Green Bay Packers, and what a pickup he was by Sean McVay for this defense. Meanwhile, Jared Goff out the pocket, gets rid of it. Pass is intercepted by Eli Apple, but he's going to be out of bounds deep back in the end zone. A near takeaway for the Saints defense. Handoff is to Kamara, and Kamara will get a gain of 3. Brought down by Demario Davis. We've seen a lot of Demario Davis here in this ball game. He's making most tackles already, along with Von Bell, the safety that was in there. Third down and 7 for the Rams offense to keep their drive alive. And out of the pocket goes Jared Goff, and he has to get rid of it to the sideline, and it's a 3-and-out for the Rams. Great job by the Saints defense. They line up in man-to-man coverage with 3 active linebackers, Kiko Alonso, a former Miami Dolphin, and he just got rid of that ball. The ball was just high. If he would have threw it a little lower that time, Cooper Kupp would have made a completion. Oh, they're going for it on 4th down and 7. Just to keep their drive alive. And the pass is incomplete. Oh, it's a catch. Oh, it's a catch. Did he caught that? Yeah, that was a catch. Oh, man, that was a catch. No, that could. I don't know why the clock has stopped, but Cooper Kupp barely got enough of that ball. I thought the ball, he dropped it. And he was up in the air, and that ball was just that ball slipped out of his hands. But the question was, did he maintain possession? Did he keep control of the ball before his progress was down on the field? And it looks like the ball did not hit the ground. It looks to be. Is that a catch? Oh, that's a catch. No. Whoa, that was a catch. Whoa. What a catch. That was incredible. I don't know how Cooper Kupp did it, but that was a great completion. Here's the pass blocked by Cameron Jordan, Pro Bowl defensive end, who almost got enough of Jared Goff to get a sack. Jared Goff was under a lot of pressure. He couldn't find a receiver that was open. He had Tyler Higbee in the end zone, but apparently Cameron Jordan was all in his face. He couldn't attempt to throw the ball. 2nd and goal. Pass is wide open for the touchdown. It's Tyler Higbee, the tight end. And this Rams offense is on the roll here in America's Game of the Week. Remember, this is a team that went to the Super Bowl in 2019 against the New England Patriots, and this offense is on the rise, and they're on the move. They got a lot of weapons from Jared Goff, and he's having himself a heck of a day. Jared Goff and Sean McVay has to be impressed on the way how his offense is playing against this New Orleans Saints defense. It's a 14-0 game with 32 seconds left in the first half. Against the New Orleans Saints. But Taysom Hill on the return. Broke a tackle from Alfred Morris that gets popped by Ubicum for a nice tackle. Down inside the 22-yard line. Handoff is to the fullback by Zach Ryan, the fullback, and he's going to get a gain of 5. Half of 10 yards. For a gain of 5. Brought down by Dante Fowler in his last year of his contract with the Rams. With 16 seconds left, the clock winding down, along with the play clock at 7. And they line up in I formation. Play action for Drew Brees. And Brees gets time in the pocket and throws a completion to Michael Thomas. His first catch of the game. For a gain of about 4 yards. With a timeout by the Saints. They're looking to make something happen.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
They run 3-man rush. Under pressure. Pass is almost intercepted. On a near interception, the Saints get the ball to start the second half. Nobody could have predicted this score here in the second half. 14-0 in favor of the LA Rams. Here in America's Game of the Week here on Fox. And so now we'll see what Drew Brees and the offense try to see if they can get something going here in the second half. The interesting part is, because of the way the back end of that first half unfolded, when the LA Rams offense started this half of the ball, hasn't been out on the field for over an hour. It was 19 plays that the Rams had in the first half, which is pretty incredible, almost unheard of. And This opening possession for both of these teams, I think, is big to start this second half. The Rams, of course, they want to continue with momentum. Great job to end that half by the defense. Can the offense run the ball, the play action passing, the things they did so well during the first half and last year in the season in 2019 for their Super Bowl year? But more importantly, can the Saints defense make a stop and let this Rams offense know that they're going to have to continue to play and get the ball back to this offense? Meanwhile, pass is incomplete for Ted Ginn Jr. A bad start for the Saints offense here on this drive. 4th down and 9. Another 3 and out, and they cannot seem to make something happen against this Rams defense. Yeah, Drew Brees, he's having himself a hard day trying to get past this Rams defense, who is good for 4th in the NFL in takeaways all year long last year. And this year, they only rank 5th in the NFL in takeaways right now. Meanwhile, Thomas Morstead on with the punt. JoJo Natson at the 40-yard line on the return. And he's down inside the 45. Brought down by Kiko Alonso, the former Miami Dolphin. And it's a first down for the Rams with under a minute to go here in this second half. Here's on a throw intended for Alfred Morris. The pass is incomplete. Jared Goff, he's having himself a good season so far. Both teams are at 6-2, and they're looking to get another win here in this NFL season in 2020, and that's been the big development this year for Sean McVay's offense. Meanwhile, pass is caught by Cooper Kupp, and Kupp's going to get a gain of 32 on first down. Look at Cooper Kupp showing off what he can do as a wide receiver. And Cooper Kupp's been all over the place. Handoff is to Todd Gurley. What moves by Gurley, and he's in for the touchdown. In his last year and all, this running back is outstanding. What a play single-handedly by Todd Gurley. Broke from 2 tackles from the Saints defense. He broke a tackle from Von Bell, stiff-arms Eli Apple as well. And he's he's big, he's a compact running back. And this crowd is loving it here on America's Game of the Week. They forced 2 turnovers, and they turned those 2 turnovers into 14 points. And this is a 21-0 game. What a game here today on Fox. Meanwhile, Zerline kicked it away, and Taysom Hill was on the return. He get blocks, and he's down inside the 25. This team is outstanding right now. This Rams defense is creating takeaways. An interception by the defensive linebacker Clay Matthews. Meanwhile, pass is caught by Ted Ginn Jr. for a gain of 20, brought down by John Johnson. And it's a first down for the Rams. The question is for the Rams offense and Drew Brees, can they get something happen? They have a lot of weapons on display for Drew Brees. Remember, this quarterback, he is the NFL's all-time leading passer. He has more passing yards than Tom Brady in his career. And he's been in the league for quite a long time. Both quarterbacks have been a long time. Yeah, on the Jets. Meanwhile, for the New England Patriots, they face the Cowboys here today. And pass complete to Jared Cook, the tight end. And it's another completion for the Saints. And they want to keep their hopes alive here in this ballgame. They want to keep make something happen. A nice stiff arm on Clay Matthews, though. Meanwhile, we talked with Jared Cook early in the ballgame. He says, "What is your task? Get the ball in his hands and score points." And this is what they're trying to do, because try to get past this Rams defense. And it seems to be working just fine. Pass to Traquan Smith. Nickel Robbie Coleman made the tackle, and it's a gain of 10. But he's going to be about a few inches shy of a first down. With 6 seconds left in the third quarter. We got 1 quarter left. here in this ball game. Handoff is to Kamara. Benny Logan and Fowler made the tackle. The question is, can Alvin Kamara get the ground game going? He's a pretty legitimate running back, and he's outstanding for this offense to do so. He's a good running back for the Saints offense. Yeah, the Saints are tied for first in the NFC South along with the Atlanta Falcons, who is ranked now who is at a record of 6-2 during the regular season, and these two are both tied for first in the NFC South. And it seems like the Saints want to try and get in first place in their division ahead of Atlanta, along with Carolina in at third place in the NFC South. And unfortunately for the Buccaneers, they have fourth place right now. Meanwhile, in Atlanta, the Matt Ryan and the Falcons, they face the Denver Broncos in Atlanta in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The Falcons are leading 23-0 over the Broncos. A lot of good games here on Fox, especially this one right here, the America's Game of the Week that we're filming. Pass is incomplete to Ted Ginn Jr. in the end zone. Drew Brees wanted to take a chance in the end zone, but cannot. Drew Brees is frustrated, trying to get out to these receivers, but this secondary for the Rams has been outstanding. It looked to me like John Johnson looked like he thought he had an interception, but the ball was hit the ground. Clearly the ball hit the ground. So far no sacks in this ball game. Pass is caught by Smith. Eric Weddle, a veteran cornerback who was just picked up as a free agent from the Baltimore Ravens in 2018 in the Rams Super Bowl season. Third down and 3 to keep their hopes alive. The pass is caught wide open is Michael Thomas at the 1-yard line. It's first and goal, and the Saints offense is on the move, finally making something happen. Michael Thomas, who is second place, who is second in the NFL in yards per game. Pass is caught for the touchdown. Ted Ginn Jr. Their first score here in this ball game. The Saints finally get on the board. Late in the second half. Drew Brees, that pocket was collapsing, and he somehow finds Ted Ginn Jr., who is wide open, with Benny Logan up in the end zone, trying to guard Ted Ginn Jr. And so John Madden say when the big guys came off the field, the little guys came on. With 45 seconds. I like your style. The style that's true. Meanwhile, it's a 14-point lead for the Rams, and an onside kick track is recovered by the Saints. Take the cut. A quick recovery for the Rams team. Handoff is what a move by Gurley. Oh, what a run by Todd Gurley. And a nice stiff on 2 at the end of that run on a gain of 27 on the ground. Oh man, this running back is outstanding. He worked against the linebacker A.J. Klein and Marcus Williams. Marshawn Lattimore, who barely got enough of him, preventing what would have been a touchdown. Yeah, the Saints finally caught their first touchdown, trying to catch their breath. With clock management, looks like the Saints are going to lose to the Rams here at America's Game of the Week. Handoff is to Kamara, and Kamara, spin move, Alvin Kamara, inside the 2. Shy of the 1-yard line, it's first and goal for the Rams, and Todd Gurley, who's rushed for over 97 yards in this ball game. Check that, it was a gain of 6. He rushed for a total of 67 yards and 1 touchdown. Looking to get his second. And Todd Gurley, man, what a player, running back he is. Man, this guy who won offensive player of the year, and he's an outstanding running back, and a nice move on Von Bell, the safety, and Marcus Williams. Barely got enough of him preventing the touchdown. Yeah, looking to get their second touchdown, and he's in with his second touchdown already. It's Todd Gurley. He's become the main factor in today here in this ball game. And I say the Rams offense has closed up shop and looking to get their another win here after this ball game. But Todd Gurley, he rushed over a total of 70 yards and 2 touchdowns. In the end zone, pass is broken up. This is a 20-point lead for the Rams. And for the Saints, it just wasn't enough. They tried their best they could, but it just wasn't enough. Because the Rams defense, they played outstanding. What a takeaway by Clay Matthews to seal the deal. And it resulted as a touchdown. And that was amazing. For the Rams, what an outstanding game, especially with Todd Gurley and Jared Goff. Drew Brees down pass is incomplete for Michael Thomas in double coverage, and Drew Brees, who's already frustrated, looking to make a comeback next season, next week. They got a tough schedule ahead. They got Dallas next week, and they got New England. And a tough game in Arrowhead Stadium against the Kansas City Chiefs. And the rest is the division week games. And for Atlanta, they're still tied for first in the NFC South, along with Drew Brees in the offense. Traquan Smith on the catch, and he's going to get tackled by John Johnson. 13 seconds left. Looks like the Rams are going to get another win on the season. They're going to moving to 7-2. They're already at the number 2 seed at best for a playoff chase. Pass is caught by Michael Thomas. He stops the clock at 8 seconds against the corner, and the veteran corner Akeem Talib. And they're in hurry-up mode. The Saints are all out of timeouts. And they're at the 45-yard line with Drew Brees with a deep drop. Pass is caught by Ted Ginn Jr. And Ted Ginn Jr., with no timeouts, the game is about over. The Rams win 27-7. This has been outstanding for both of these teams. Thanks for watching the NFL on Fox here on America's Game of the Week. And what a day for Jared Goff, especially Todd Gurley. Yeah, Todd Gurley, you cannot get enough of Todd Gurley. He is a powerful running back, and he put up the load. He put up the numbers. He had 2 rushing touchdowns, rushed for over 74 yards in total, and he's been the major upset for. He was a major nightmare for the Saints defense. Meanwhile, the State Farm postgame show is coming up. Saints at 6-3 here on the season. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they go at 7-2. Thanks for watching the NFL on Fox. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.